Welcome to Health Talks. I'm Gail Hogan. If you suspect cancer, you want answers quickly. Diagnostic expert Dr. Raquel Reinbolt joins us to share how that happens at the James. Thank you for joining me, Dr. Reinbolt.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the Diagnostic Center. This is where many times cancer is diagnosed.
So patients really are invited to come to this clinic with any sign or symptom that's worrisome for cancer. This was particularly important during the time of the pandemic, the time we don't want to speak of anymore, of course, when many patients were maybe having some symptom that was concerning or maybe missing their screening exam for cancer and didn't want to come near the hospital. So we found it was really important to reach out to those patients and provide a place where they could get that diagnostic testing that they might need to address whatever concerns that they had.
What is included in diagnostic testing?
Sure. Well, it varies on the patient. It depends kind of what they come in the door with, what's bothering them. Part of our journey with our clinic team is to listen to their story and personalize that comprehensive evaluation that they need. And sometimes that's even with our expertise of our other cancer experts here at the James.
So they can get quicker access by going to someplace like the James with a diagnostic center?
Absolutely. Our complete focus is on cancer in the Cancer Diagnostic Center. So we have relationships with our interventional radiologists, our other diagnostic experts, and we work as a team to come up with the best plan of care for them.
What do you mean by rapid access?
Well, rapid access means if you call with a concern for any sign or symptom for cancer, I'm going to try to get you seen within hopefully a 72-hour or 24 to 72-hour period, and sometimes even same day.
And that has to be, I would think, very comforting to the patient.
It is. No one wants to be at home, stewing on some symptoms that's bothersome to them or a lab result that they don't fully understand. So we're here to walk them through that.
So why is it so important for patients to get that diagnosis quickly?
Sure. Well, we know that the sooner we make these diagnoses, the better outcomes that we have overall. We also know that our patients do much better with the treatment that they might receive by intervening sooner.
What type of cancer can you diagnose?
The Cancer Diagnostic Center sees all different types of cancer.
If someone suspects that there's something wrong and they want to see a doctor, can they self-refer or do they have to have their primary care doctor call? How does that work?
Yeah, we'll take either way. So
Okay.
We're happy to take a referral from their primary care physician or another physician, but they also have the opportunity to self-refer.
Why do patients choose the James?
Well, I think patients choose the James because we are laser focused on cancer. That is our mission. That is what we're passionate about. We're here to walk this journey with patients, whether it's through the diagnostic process or through getting them to the right treatment or a clinical trial.
What happens in that confirmation is cancer?
If that is unfortunately the case, then just like we make an emphasis of walking them through what to expect for the diagnostic journey, we also try very hard to walk them through what does that treatment look like. And so we connect them with a cancer expert that is specific to their type of cancer.
And then is everything expedited as quickly as possible after that diagnosis?
That is absolutely the goal. So our hope is that by the time that the patient meets with their cancer expert for the first time, they really don't need many more diagnostics. They can jump right into the discussion about what is treatment, is there a clinical trial opportunity, or what have you.
And is most of this at the James location?
Yes, we have a primary location at the James, but we also offer availability in Dublin.
And then if it's good news that it's not cancer, maybe the bad news is, but we still don't know what it is.
Yes.
So then what happens?
Yes. So our team, works very hard to try to identify what is the next best step. Is that getting you back to your primary care doctor to have a full discussion about the results to date? Is it another expert who we can hook someone up with and to work on kind of that next plan of care?
And what is the goal then?
So the goal is really to meet patients where they're at, to address that uncertainty, and when appropriate, if we do make a cancer diagnosis, to make sure that they're connected with the experts who are best suited to provide that next step of care.
Doctor, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us for Health Talks.